Okay, so here's your update. Now that I'm hunkered down in the hotel, I got all my work stuff done today. Got generators started. I got all kinds of stuff ready to go. I've already had it prepared. So here's what the latest is. I just met Jim Cantori down in the Capitol building down there on the side of the road doing the broadcast. And what he said and what he's saying is Category 4 eye wall landfall here at Tallahassee. Okay, so that's pretty much, if Jim Cantori is here and he's saying that, that's pretty much where it's coming. So in my room here, I have a couple things with me. I came prepared. Actually, I don't think I brought this stuff for hurricane. And not only that, I was looking, right now is the UHF weak signal sprint for 70 centimeters. And I was going to go out inside and try it in the vehicle on UHF for FT8. I don't think it's going to work tonight. I don't think with a vertical on my truck it's going to work, so I'm not going to do that. Anyways, I got some snacks over here, okay? Doesn't look like much. So I got a few bags of chips here, my extra e-juice, okay? That's an essential right there. Now, the handhelds I brought were the ID52 by Icom, because that's my daily carry. I love that radio. And I brought my Yaesu FT5D. I brought this because, and I don't use this at all for Fusion. I hardly ever use this thing. You know why I want it? Because of APRS. Now, I also have in my truck, I haven't got it in yet, my 2 meter, 70 centimeter elk antenna, my log periodic that I can hook up to this if I need to get some better distance out of this hotel room, whether it be outside or whatever, instead of just using the local SARnet repeater listening. And by the way, SARnet is very busy, it's very active. Tomorrow morning at 7 a.m., SARnet, the entire state is onto the emergency net only, so it's emergency traffic only. A lot of stuff buzzing there on SARnet, as well as the 2 Tallahassee repeaters for the Tallahassee Amateur Radio Association. So I got local communications here. Now, then I got my ICOM 705, okay, and inside this case, the W2HVH case here, I could do all bands, all modes with that, and it's got the lithium iron phosphate, the bioenno in there. But if that bioenno runs out, and then I have the battery on the back of this runs out, I also have this bioenno. So I have plenty of battery power. And you may say, well, how do you charge that? I'll show you that in a second. So I have that, okay. I also have my S-Bit-X for just a little more power. I have realized and grown to understand that although this is a cool radio, the sensitivity is not like this one. That thing is, well, I don't know. It's picking up a lot of the noise in the hotel room with the air conditioner and the TV and stuff like that, and lights and everything, whereas this really doesn't. I could use this on 40 and 20 at night and during the day and stuff, whereas this here, 17, 15, 20, it's just noisy as hell. So I could use that for various things if I wanted to. I have my work laptop, my regular laptop, 2 other laptops in the truck for work and various personal things. So right now I can cover 40 through 10 meters on HF, and I can cover VHF and UHF here between the radios and the antenna I have, right? So also what I have here is, well, here is my AL705 magnetic loop antenna that I have on zip tied, as you can see, as an amateur would, zip tied to my Sony tripod here. All right, and I'm going to be putting that outside in a minute. Actually, when I was gone at Olive Garden, they took the furniture and put it in here, this and the chairs, so they must have came in here and saw this and said, "What the hell is all this?" Right? I have my bag of stuff over here. I got my extra 50-foot coaxial in case I need to get this thing out away from the building. I got a hotspot here in case for some reason I did have internet. Various chargers, various other adapters, my mobile linked Bluetooth TNC to plug into my handheld, and more stuff in there. I did bring Dr. Jack's compact 10 of 20-40 meter right here. I did bring this again because I thought I was going to be on the second floor. That really needs to be up high, and now that I don't even have something to set it on outside, I thought the second floor balcony was going to be good for that. But don't worry, guys. I'm going to show you my mom's apartment on the second floor, and in my attic and stuff. I'm going to show you that antenna will work, okay? In the meantime, so my antenna here, this will do 40 through 10. I haven't shown you a complete video on this, but I will. So over here, I have, and I don't know if, yeah, I did do a video on this power station. This is fully charged right now. It does have USB out. It does have an inverter built in with a 120 to 120 volt outlets here and a 12 volt. And this runs this cooler, which I have my Publix Bakery pretzel bread rolls. I got some meat, some cheese, some potato salad, a bunch of drinks in there, and 2 more cases of water and Gatorade in my truck. This is sitting right now at 39 degrees. It'll go way down to freezing. I don't want to freeze meat and cheese or lettuce or tomato or onions. That'll make it kind of gross. I also have mayonnaise and mustard in there, so I can make some pretty good pretzel sandwiches with boar's head meat and cheese, okay? And some chips and some other drinks in the fridge in case I get bored. Okay. Now this, you remember this Nomad, right? Well, I don't have the Nomad service on anymore. I canceled it, all right? I do have another SIM card in there for data that I purchased from Tello, and it's like $5 a gig or $10 for 2 gigs, or I don't know which one I'm on. I think like the $15 for 3 gigs. I use that for like emergency stuff. So you can put, that's that's also a battery bank in here. Now, no, I'm not promoting Nomad anymore, but this thing still works. I got the Nomad modem. I threw a SIM card in the back. You can put up to 2 SIM cards. And also, that's if I do have cellular towers available. And also the heavy duty battery bank that came with it. So also I could charge right here. So I could actually charge a lot of things here, So I have battery backup there. I have one there. I have probably in here another battery bank with solar with USBs. And I have my vehicle jumpstart in there, which can also be used, if not for jumpstart, as a USB battery bank. I use the case here for all my immediate cables that I need, okay? Even that little handy-dandy Quansheng that has no reason to be in here. But that's the video coming too. I already showed that on the service monitor, but not with the firmware. I'll show you how bad that thing splatters and how poor the sensitivity is on 20 meters on that handheld. Anyways, so yeah, I got the cooler. I got that. Now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to ice the room down with the AC, tomorrow right before the power, which I can assume is going to go out. This will then run on 12 volts to, I have a 12 volt and a 120 volt plug for that. So it's going to run 12 volts, and that'll run, 24 hours at least now that it's cold. If I shut that off, it's not even cycling right now. So I'll bring it down to like 34 degrees, and I'll pack it full of drinks tonight with the meat and cheese and stuff. That'll stay cold. So I got that. And then of course I got my inverter in my truck. So if I need to, I could take this, bring it in my truck, plug it in when I'm driving all day Friday, and have cold stuff in there. So that's kind of what I have right here set up in my, I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but who travels in a hotel like this with 2 handhelds, 2 HF radios, an antenna, my Elka antenna out there, 1, 2, 3 battery banks, and a cooler that runs on 12, 24, or 120 volt. And of course, 2 bags of e-juice and a bunch of snacks. We got good snacks too, we got Hers chips. Love Hers chips. We got some Cape Cod. That's for you, Bob. Cape Cod, dark russet, right? And, there's even a Kit Kat in there for chocolate in case I decide to get diabetes or something. Or, I need sugar that's in there. So that is what we have. I'm going to pop this open now and get my loop set up and check my email on WinLink just to make sure that everything is working, set to go, because that is going to be the only way I'll have communication when everything goes down. Or I could use my Elk antenna and go through a digipeater or an iGate or digipeater and maybe digipede. I don't know how wide, if the digi here is out of service or no network connectivity, which is probably likely. I guess, maybe I can do a hop on it and it'll just re-digi over to Jacksonville or something, and then I can get into an iGate and send an email that way from my handheld to at least to my boss, to my wife, make sure they know I'm okay. So, but HF would be the better way, because that way I can send it, to a gateway in Texas or Mexico or something, and there's no storm over there. So that's pretty much it, man. That's what we're looking at. No, don't pay attention to that yellow line. That's the center. It could be anywhere, either side of this. They're favoring right here, right into Tallahassee. So, that's it. There you go. That's my little update, and I hope to get some video footage tomorrow when it's 120 miles an hour outside. I'll try to get out there.